So here we have the 20 years of Cena, 205 Live champs, 24/7 champs. For a lot of the champs titles, I put 8 people in a tournament and I press random until I get someone that has won the belt that is based off of. So for 24/7 champs, the only people that get to be in the tournament are the first people that pop up. If R-Truth pops up or Bad Cat Moss pops up, they get to be in the tournament. So it's kind of random. It's a fair shot, and then I watch the tournament. I don't simulate it. I watch it. Um, and that's something I've been doing for years. Uh, about 4 years now. It's a lot of fun, in my opinion. So I also got a women's one, the 2K belt, Three Faces of Molly. The only image of her in the game is one of them. They didn't have the other two, unfortunately. AEW FTW title, AEW International title, AEW Tag, TBS, TNT, Women's, and so on. The Aero Women's, Asexual Women's before the Rumble. So it's only women that have been in a Royal Rumble before the Women's Rumble started. So Nia Jackson stuff. She was in it when the Women's Rumble was already made. So she wouldn't have been on it even if she was in this game. So we got my girl China and Beth Phoenix on here. Got the bi women's and men's title, Black History Month, Black History Month tag, Black History Month women's title, Bloodline. The reason there's not a Black History Month tag for women is because there isn't that many teams that are explicitly two black women. Currently, Bonica and Jade, but that's really all I can think of. And there was also those two girls on Impact Wrestling, but obviously neither of them are in this game. Brawling Brutes, Breast Cancer Awareness, C4, Chamber Winners, Chamber Winners Men, Deathmatch, Divas Winners, Earn Your Scars, Gender Queer, Fuck Cancer, First Blood, ECW What If tag titles. So if they had made the tag titles like how Raw and SmackDown makes them today, it's kind of aged badly since they've changed the titles now, but I still think it's fun to make these. Gender Fluid, a title that my grandma made. Grand Slam champions, but women. IC title winners, Impact Digital Media, Impact Tag Men's, Impact World Champs, so obviously another one of my tournament ones. Impact World Men's, Impact X Division, Intersex, Jobbers, King of the Ring, and Queen winners. Last Woman Standing, KO, for both men and women. King of the Ring, Legends, Lesbian, $1 Million Champs, non-binary, NXT Women's Champs, NXT Tag Champs, NXT Champs, North American Champs, Pansexual for men and women, Queen of the Ring winners, which is just Queen Zelina because Nia Jax did win it recently, but she's not in the game. Rainbow, Ring of Honor Women's, bunch of Ring of Honor titles. Rookie of the Year, so only people that have won Rookie of the Year. Royal Rumble for both men and women. Skull Collector, Slim Chim Battle Royale, Snickers, Toxic Attraction title, The Mat is Sacred, based off of what Imperium say. I think it's a pretty cool looking title, one of my favorites. Super Heavyweights Only. Star made this one. Trans Men, Trans Women, Undertaker Victims. So I had only put people that lost to Undertaker at WrestleMania on this belt, and then I did all 4 Undertakers in a tournament, and then random, people that he had beat. And obviously, I had to do random select until one of the Undertakers made it into each slot in a tournament. The Undisputed title, I made it because it's not in the game, and because I bought a replica belt. US champs, NXT What If, Whitey's Gotta Pay, based off of one of my favorite YouTube series, Llamas with Hats, Women's Hardcore, Women's History Month, Women's IC title, made it for China, Women's North American title, based off, obviously the new title, Women's What If tag titles, if they had looked exactly like SmackDown versus, SmackDown and Raw titles. So I had made it white. a women's world title, world heavyweight champs, world record. Since Alayla, even though I wasn't a huge fan of her, she does hold the record for fastest pin. And I made it for her, and a YouTube title with wrestlers that have YouTube channels like Dakota Kai, Xavier Woods, Brutus Creed. And that is it.